Imagine an engine so powerful, it seemed almost untouchable. The Chevy 454 Big Block wasn't just another motor. It was a statement of raw, unrelenting American engineering. Introduced in the late 1960s, the 454 combined massive displacement with advanced technology for its time, delivering torque and horsepower that left every competitor struggling to keep up. Chevrolet engineers had created more than just an engine. They had created a legend. Installed in iconic muscle cars like the Chevelle SS 454, Camino, and Corvette, it immediately captured the attention of enthusiasts and racers alike. Its nickname, the Monster Motor, was well earned, and anyone who got behind the wheel understood why. The acceleration was visceral, the exhaust roar unforgettable, and the street presence undeniable. From the moment it hit the market, the 454 commanded respect. Car magazines featured it on their covers. Enthusiasts shared stories of first drives, dyno tests, and neighborhood street races. The engine quickly became a cultural symbol. Power, rebellion, and ambition, all wrapped into one thunderous package. But with great power came controversy. Racing leagues began questioning whether it was too dominant, while insurance companies and federal regulators worried about safety. Could a street-legal car with this much torque and acceleration be safely driven by the average driver? And what would this mean for rival manufacturers struggling to compete? Chevrolet faced a delicate balance: showcase the 454's raw power to thrill enthusiasts and boost sales, while avoiding backlash, insurance hikes, and potential regulatory restrictions. For many, the engine wasn't just a mechanical marvel, it was living history. A glimpse into what muscle cars could achieve when pushed to the edge. Whispers circulated in garages, car clubs, and racing pits. Is this engine too much? Can it really be controlled? For gearheads, the questions only added intrigue. The FOMO grew. Owning a 454-powered Chevelle or Camaro became not just a desire, but a status symbol. When the Chevy 454 Big Block first hit the track, it wasn't just fast, it was revolutionary. Its massive 454 cubic inch displacement delivered torque and horsepower that made competitors panic. Quarter-mile times dropped, tires smoked, traditional muscle cars struggled to keep pace. It quickly became clear Chevrolet had created a beast that might be too powerful to control. Racing leagues immediately took notice. The NHRA and other drag racing organizations faced a dilemma: allow the 454 to dominate, or implement restrictions to maintain fair competition. Ford, Dodge, and Pontiac teams lobbied fiercely against Chevrolet, arguing the engine gave them an unfair advantage. Internal memos reveal the tension. Rival manufacturers feared the 454 would render their cars obsolete. The controversy wasn't limited to the track. Insurance companies raised premiums for vehicles equipped with the 454, calling it dangerously overpowered. Regulators cited its ability to reach speeds few drivers could safely handle. This wasn't just about racing, it was about risk and liability. Chevrolet was caught in the crossfire. The 454 was a marketing triumph, yet public scrutiny forced compromises. In some racing classes, rules restricted modifications, or even banned 454 powered cars from competition. Street versions faced insurance and regulatory hurdles. For enthusiasts, this felt like a betrayal. A machine designed for domination, being held back by politics and fear. Yet this battle only fueled the engine's legend. Stories spread of secret dyno tests, street victories, enthusiasts pushing limits in defiance of rules. The 454 wasn't just an engine. It was a clash of culture, ambition, and rebellion. The story of the Chevy 454 Big Block didn't end at the racetrack. It was only beginning. Once this monster engine hit the streets, It became the ultimate symbol of raw American muscle. Cars like the Chevelle SS 454, Camino, and Corvette weren't just vehicles. They were rolling testaments to audacity and power. Every launch, every burnout, every roar of the exhaust was a statement. Chevrolet had created something no other manufacturer could match. For drivers, the experience was almost spiritual. Pressing the accelerator sent torrents of torque through the chassis. Tires smoked as the car lunged forward. Every quarter mile became an adrenaline-fueled story to tell for years. The 454 didn't just move cars, it moved hearts, inspiring awe, fear, and respect from anyone who dared challenge it. Street racing legends were born, as enthusiasts pushed boundaries in secret drag strips, abandoned roads, and weekend competitions. Owning a 454-powered car wasn't about commuting. It was about joining a world of passion, skill, and dedication. Collectors quickly recognized the engine's importance. Nicknamed Monster Motor, the 454 wasn't just powerful. It was culturally iconic. Magazines featured it. Car clubs celebrated it. Documentaries highlighted its legendary performance. Every Chevelle or Camaro equipped with this engine told a story of ambition, defiance, and raw engineering excellence. Its influence extended far beyond speed. The 454 became a symbol of the muscle car era itself, shaping culture and inspiring generations. Stories of dyno tests, street races, high-performance builds, all elevated the engine's mythos. The FOMO was real. Every car without a 454 seemed incomplete. Every competitor without it felt at a disadvantage. Every owner wielded it like a badge of honor. Even decades later, the 454 Big Block continues to evoke excitement. Car shows feature restored Chevelles, Camaros, and Corvettes. Each engine purring like a living relic of an era when horsepower ruled supreme. For enthusiasts, the 454 isn't just a motor, it's freedom, rebellion, and the pursuit of perfection. By the mid-1970s, the glory of the Chevy 454 faced its toughest challenge. Rising insurance costs, stricter safety regulations, the oil crisis. High-displacement engines became impractical. Production slowed, and soon, the legendary 454 was no longer common on streets or tracks. What had once dominated became a rare treasure, coveted by collectors and enthusiasts. For fans, this was emotional. The roar that defined a generation grew silent, leaving only stories, memories, and legends. Scarcity magnified its mystique. Owning a 454-powered car became the ultimate badge of honor, a symbol of passion, timing, and American daring. Restorers and gearheads meticulously rebuilt engines to bring them back to life. Every rebuild was emotional. Each restored 454 carried the spirit of a time when horsepower ruled. Every launch a statement of freedom and ambition. Culturally, the 454 Big Block left an indelible mark. It shaped muscle car performance standards, appeared in films, magazines, and documentaries. The 454 wasn't just an engine, it was a revolution in motion. The story of the 454 isn't just about horsepower, it's about legacy. It represents dominance, decline, and rediscovery. Every roar reminds us why muscle cars captured hearts, and why Chevrolet's daring gamble continues to inspire. For every enthusiast, the 454 isn't just an engine, it's a legend that will never be forgotten.